Okay, our third general equations is nothing look like y is equals to 1 by x, y is equals to 2 by x. Okay, simple look like y is inversely proportional to x. In this case, we can get rectangular hyperbola, hyperbola graphs, rectangular hyperbola. What is the rectangular hyperbola shape? We will discuss after completion. See here. See, we have y is equals to 1 by x. Similarly, like previous classes, how we considered as x value 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. So when we take the x values, we can get some y values. Okay. Okay. So in this case, we can get some coordinates x, y, x1, y1, x2, y2, like this. By using these all the points, if we draw a graph, we can get rectangular hyperbola shape. Okay. For these cases, graph will be look like this. In these cases, see, all are positive values. There is no negative. We are taking all are positive values. And here x should be always positive. Okay. In this case, when we considering x values as a positives, in that case we can get shapes in first quadrant and fourth quadrant we can get graphs in first quadrant and fourth quadrant. Why? Because okay, if we choose x values as a positive, we can get y also positive. Okay, for that we can get graph in y positive, x positive coordinate. Okay, here x dash, this is y dash. If we consider x values as a negative, you also get y value as a negative. In that case, you can get fourth quadrant. One quadrant means this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Okay. Here quadrant means we divided this part as a 4 parts, each one quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So we can get graphs for y is equals to 1 by x, y is equals to 2 by x. If you take all values as a positive, you will get graph in the first quadrant. If you take x value as a negative, you also get y value as a negative, so in the fourth quadrant. Okay, for x, y, if x is positive, y is also positive, first quadrant. If x is negative, y also negative, in that case third quadrant. Okay, quadrant. First and the third quadrant we can get graphs. Okay, this is the third case. And in that, okay, if we have general equations like y is equals to minus, the equation is y is equals to minus 1 by x. We are not taking as x as a minus x. If given as y is equals to minus 1 by x, if you take x values as a positive, if you take x values as a 0, 1, 2, 3, like that, in that case y should be negative. The x is positive, y is negative means it is in the fourth quadrant. Right, this one first case. Okay. Now for graphs for y is equals to minus 1 by x. For graphs for minus 1 by x, if you take x as a positive values, y should be negative. So in that case, graph should be like this. Okay, like this. After particular case, it is like this. Now, if you consider x value as a negative, y should be positive. So for that, x value negative, y is a positive, means graphs like this. For this case, fourth quadrant, values will be in fourth quadrant. Graph at here, second quadrant. Okay, So these are the general notation for the graph. Okay. Y here not touching with y axis, it will always going like straight without touching y axis. Without touching y axis, it will straightly goes without it will come to in contact with y axis. Y side is not contacting means it is inversely proportional. When x 0, when x 0, when x 0, y should be infinite. Infinite means you should not be touched at anywhere. Okay? Understand? When we have 0 in the denominator, so that value will be infinite. Note it. See, in rectangular hyperbola case, that graph should not be intersect with origin. Okay? In rectangular hyperbola shape, the rectangular hyperbola should not be intersect with origin. Okay? Note this. Now our next graph is fourth one. Y is equals to x square. Y is equals to x square. Or y is equals to 2x square. These type of general equations. It is nothing but parabola. It is nothing but parabola general equations. These are the parabola general equations. Okay, parabola. In this case, graph should be like this. Graph should be like this. Y dash, x dash. So in this case, graph should be like this. Okay, like this. This is nothing but y is equals to x square. Okay, graph. Okay, similarly y is equals to x square, the graph will come, but slight with bending or something. The variation reduces or like that. Take values for x, you will get some values for y. If you represent, you can get the values. That is nothing but parabola. Parabola shape is like this. Okay. Now x is equals to y square, or x is equals to 2y square, or 3y square, whatever. In that case, graph should be like this. Graph should be like this. In this case, graph should be like this. Okay, this is x is equals to y square graph. Okay, now general equations of graphs. This is also parabola. Parabola will go through the origin. Shape is like a U shape. Okay, the rectangular hyperbola case it is C shape, but it's not going to the origin. Note it. Now our fourth and fifth equations. This is a straight line. This is a circle graph. This is a circle related graph and general equation. When you have x square plus y square is equals to a square form of general equation, x square plus y square is equals to a square. A is nothing but radius related term. Okay, radius related term. This is from center to this point is a. So radius. Okay, so x square plus y square related terms are general equations. Our equations is like a circular shape. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. This type of form of equations gives ellipse. What is this? Ellipse. Okay, ellipse. Okay, and here circle. Okay, in the ellipse case, two types of parameters we have. First one is semi-major axis. Semi means half. See, from this point to this point is a one type of axis type of this is complete one axis. From this point to this, half of this is nothing but semi-major axis. Semi-major axis means compare with this one. This is the bigger. Bigger means major axis. So half of that semi-major axis. Semi means half. Half of the bigger axis is nothing but semi-major axis. This is very small. Compare with this. This is a small one. Semi-minor axis. Semi-minor axis means this minor axis. Half of the minor axis is nothing but semi-minor axis. Simple. Bigger one, smaller one. Bigger means major. Semi means half. Half of the major is nothing but semi-major. Half of the minor is semi-minor axis. These are the ellipse circle equations. Note it. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is x dash, this is positive x, this is y dash, this is positive y. So these are exponential decay. Means time to time gradually decreasing. Okay, y component time to time gradually decreasing. Or with respect to x values, it is gradually decreasing. In this case, decay means it is decreasing. In that case, graph will be like this, exponential graphs. Okay, it is mostly used in nuclear physics related radioactive decay. Okay, gamma decay. In that case, we can use. Okay, and here exponential increase. This is related to AC and DC related concepts. Both case AC and DC and nuclear physics related concepts we have to use. And here k into 1 minus e power minus kx. X is some values for x, and here k is nothing but some constant. It is exponentially increasing. With respect to x values, is gradually increasing. Okay, and here gradually decreasing. These two graphs are used in radioactive decay, radioactivity cases. Mother nuclei, daughter nuclei cases we have to use. What is the mother nuclei, daughter nuclei? You have to know. Okay, this is not time to say. When I am discussing about nuclear physics, at that time I can say. So these are the general equations in the graph which we are mostly frequently used in physics. Thank you very much.